generally the pandemic has sort of taken a toll on the business in that as soon as the first lockdown kicked in, we had to close, and because of our location, there wasn't really an option to open as a bottle shop or to open as an online shop or anything. So we just kind of had to down tools, all of the beer got left behind and just went on to furlough for months and months on end. And it was, for people who live very busy lives and work long hours, it was a very huge change of pace for us, I think.
Yeah, I think to start with, it felt like a bit of a holiday, especially since when we closed a bit before the lockdown actually came in here. We closed about a week before, and the talk on site was, oh, we'll review it every 2 weeks. And we sort of said between ourselves and the owners, it was like, it's not going to be 2 weeks. It's like, I was like, we'll be lucky if we get in for the start of May, and then that obviously turned into July. So you start pulling your hair out after a while. Furlough kept the business going really, because we've not had any other government grants.
If the furlough scheme hadn't been in effect, or we hadn't managed to get our staff onto furlough, our owners would have just bankrupted the business trying to pay us over the last year. So that's definitely been enough to lighten the load so that we can reopen as soon as we're allowed. In November, for example, we opened a little takeaway lockdown shop where we attempted to shift some of the stock that was just going to go to waste by having little window pickups, click and collect. We even got on local deliveries using TAC, the coffee company. We got onto their delivery routes and we were delivering locally around Manchester. But we found that we were putting entire days of work in just for sort of quite small amounts of people to come and pick up a couple of cans, and it was enough to emotionally bolster us, but definitely not enough to financially shift as much stock as we wanted to. Definitely.
Yeah, it's a lot of graft for not a lot of financial gain really. So
just generally making people feel like there's a sense of normality back again, just being able to enjoy themselves without that sense of sort of overwhelming anxiety that came last year with just feeling like everything we were living on borrowed time. I don't want to be living on borrowed time anymore.
No, I think,
we have been a successful gateway for certain students to get into craft beer. We find certain students will bring along their mates, and they might want a pint of pale ale from Cloudwater, and their mates might just want pints of lager. But then they'll all be drinking the good stuff by the end of the day.
Yeah, that happens quite a lot.
And we've found a lot of young customers who are very keen to get into craft beer, and we're very eager to help them with that. We love chatting to customers about what they can get into. We're not snobby at all with how we sell things to people, and we just like to be accessible. And I think being close to the university definitely helps with getting people into stuff. It feels like a very accessible place for people to try new stuff, whether it's some of the exciting new food on site or whether it's our interesting beers, etc. We have the whole outside area of Hatch. We've got a lot of bookings ready. I've been collecting together lots of new exciting stock from all sorts of breweries. We have a new cold room setup with lots and lots of kegs, hazy pales, IPAs, all the way to imperial stouts. We've got a whole new can selection. We're predicting it to be very busy, and we're super excited for everyone just to get back out safely, of course, with social distancing, and just enjoy seeing each other again, having a pint with a nice head on it, not drinking a flat beer from a can in the sun, and just getting back onto what we're supposed to be doing, which is letting people enjoy beer as it's supposed to be enjoyed, really. We've got positive plans for pints.
Oh my God. We're not doing PPP. PPE and PPP.
PP and PPP,
Yeah.
Lots of pints. That's the plan. The plan is pints.